Let's see. Testing, 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 testing. Testing 1, 2. Let's see here. Hey, 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 what's up, guys? I don't know if anyone can see this. Let me get on my computer. Seems that there's a little lag here. For those of you that are on, can you type something in to let me know that you see me, hear me, all of that good stuff? Can you? Oh, whoa! Somebody sees me and hears me. A couple folks. All right, this is good. This is good. I'm gonna. So I've got my phone and my computer up right now, and it's a lag. It looks like there's about a 10-second or so lag. Is there a lag on you guys' end, or can you just, everything is coming through good? Oh, okay. Well, if there's just gonna be a lag, then all right, let's get rolling. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Adora Sanya from iFlip Academy, and welcome to the first ever episode of Tales from the Trenches. Let me pull up my notes here, so I'm absolutely prepared. So for those of you guys so some of you guys might know me, some of you guys might not know me. So I'll just do a little quick intro deal here. By the way, if I sound like a frog or I sound like just really crazy, it's because my 1-year-old just had a fever and a cold this week, and essentially he passed it on to me. So that's why I sound crazy. But yeah, bear with me. All right, guys, so like I said, this is the first episode of Tales from the Trenches. Once again, my name's Adora Sanya. So what this is, it's going to just be a live weekly show that I do, just talking about really what it takes to win with wholesale real estate investing. So we're going to be covering all sorts of topics, from how to find deals, how to get your first deal done, how to stop spinning your wheels, dealing with buyers, negotiating. It's going to be crazy. And the reason that I wanted to do this show is, so a lot of you guys might know me from like YouTube, where I used to put whole lot of videos up. So I get like emails from people like weekly, like, man, Adora, where are the videos? And I've been getting this for a while now. So I decided just to, jump back in and just give you guys just real killer, real deal content. So that for those of you guys that are still struggling with, trying to get your first deal done, I have a lot of love for the newbie, and I say that in a loving way, but for the person that's just trying to get their first deal done. So I want to help you guys do that. Then there's others of you that you might already be doing deals, but you're looking to kind of grow, take it to the next level. So basically, this is where you want to be. I'm going to try to commit to doing this show on a weekly basis every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time, right? Unless something crazy comes up or stuff like that. But that's what we're rolling with for right now. So who's on the line with me? Let me know where you guys are calling from, all of that good stuff. Or I said calling from, where you guys are commenting or viewing from. Let me know who's on the line with me, your name. I'm looking at the computer here, and where you're at. And since there's a lag, I'm going to wait for these to come in. Texas, we've got Philadelphia, we've got Houston, New Jersey, Long Beach, California, Dallas, Texas. I think I saw another New Jersey. I actually grew up in New Jersey, by the way, so that's cool. Charlotte, Raleigh, North Carolina, Panama City, Massachusetts. All right, cool. All right, so we've got people literally from all over the country on here, so that's good. All right, so here's what I think will make this different. So some of you guys might know me. Some of you guys might not know me. So my approach to this whole real estate investing thing when it comes to like education, you know, coaching and all of this kind of stuff. So most of what you guys are used to, or what you probably normally hear when it comes to like this real estate thing in terms of gurus, coaches, whatever you want to call it, is the whole, man, you know, this thing is so easy. All the push button solution stuff, you know, you can do your first deal in 12 days. You can, you know, basically be a millionaire tomorrow kind of thing. Here's the very, very, very big difference. I'm not going to be talking about any of that bullshit, right? So I want to give you guys a very, very realistic, straightforward approach to this real estate investing thing. I'm not here to tell you how easy this stuff is, because guess what? It's not easy, right? I'm not going to tell you that you're going to be a millionaire next month or next year, because you're probably not, right? I want to give you like just that super realistic, actionable stuff, so that you can go out and actually get deals done and, you know, not be lied to. So I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're looking for the get rich quick, push button solution stuff, you're totally not gonna like me. I'm totally not the guy for you. If anything, I'm probably gonna talk about all the hard work that it takes to make this stuff happen. And if anything, I might end up changing some people's minds about this business, right? So that's me. That's what I think will make this show different. So if you can appreciate that, let me know if you can appreciate that. What is this? Give me a like, or, oh, this is not Periscope, so I don't think it's, whatever. Give me a like, whatever thing, the button that you press on your side to let me know that I said something cool. All right, so let's take a little poll. How many of you guys right now, oh, there they go. Is that, oh, that's cool. This is my first Facebook thing, so I see the blue things floating across the screen. All right, so keep hitting that. Keep giving me the hearts, the likes, all that cool stuff. I don't know if that does anything, but keep pressing those buttons. Let's take a little poll, guys. How many of you guys right now are basically still trying to get your first deal done? You've yet to do any deals. Type it into the chat box or the comment box. This is so weird. Type it into the Facebook comment box here. Who, if you're still struggling to get your first deal done, let me know. Let me know. So I'm going to wait for the lag thingy. Me. All right, still trying to get the first deal under wraps. Who else? All right. So how many of you guys are currently doing deals, but it's like, it's a here and there kind of thing. You could be doing much better. Type that into the comment box if you're already doing deals, but you're looking to be doing more. And I'm looking on my screen here. Man, this lag thing sucks. So I'm gonna. Oh, okay. So I see it on my phone. Oh man, this is crazy, guys. First deal. New agent looking to do something. I'm doing deals, but looking to be doing more. Oh, this is so crazy, guys. All this time I've been looking on my computer, but these things are coming through on my phone. Like I said, this is the first episode, guys. First episode. All right, so we got a good mixture here. We've got some people that are doing deals, and then we've got some of you guys that are not doing any deals, right? So, all right, cool. Now, I want to talk to you guys today. About failure, right? So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the data, so like the statistics for aspiring or newer real estate investors, they say like there's like a 97% failure rate for new or aspiring real estate investors. So what that means is, so if you put 100 people, 100 aspiring real estate investor people, you guys, in a room, that statistic says that only friggin' 3 of you are going to have any real, like, long-term success. I don't know about you guys, but that's fucking crazy. Like that's like a super, super low failure rate, right? So I want to discuss why for this episode, why are so many people, not having success with this wholesaling thing, with this real estate investing thing? Why is it such a low failure rate? So here are the reasons. Here are the reasons why most people will fail. Unfortunately, and that sucks to say, here's the reasons why most people are currently failing or will fail when they try to do this real estate investing thing. Reason number 1. So we can kind of break these reasons down into tactical and non-tactical things, right? So reason number 1 is mindset. I'd say hands down, if not probably the number 1 reason why most people fail when trying to do this wholesale real estate investing thing is mindset, or the lack thereof, the proper mindset. So what happens when a lot of people kind of want to do this real estate thing, they jump in kind of head first, right? So how it usually works is you see some guy like on the internet, or maybe you went to like a seminar, a local seminar or something like that, and generally like some guy is talking to you about, man, how he's a millionaire and how you can make all of this money flipping houses and it's so easy and this, that, and the third, and you're like, oh man, I want to do this too. And you just basically go, boop, head first. Without thinking about anything, just basically someone told you that you could make a shitload of money and that it was super easy, and you just jumped in, right? Not considering what it really takes mentally to make this stuff happen, right? So a lot of people, they think the reason that they're failing is because, you haven't found the right postcard, you haven't found the right marketing piece, you haven't found a magical list or something like that. When in reality, like, that number one reason that most people are failing is just simply mindset, the lack thereof. So vision is something that a lot of people are lacking when they jump into this business, just kind of jumping in head first, no vision. You don't know where you're trying to go, what your goals are, why you're really doing this in the first place, outside of, some guru dude told me that I can make a shitload of money. And unfortunately, that doesn't work out well for most people. So in order to really win in this business, you got to work on that mindset. And I know that sounds so corny, sounds so like Tony Tony Robbins-ish and like self-help book-ish, but it's real. The reason that everyone is not winning, it can't be marketing. It can't be, everyone knows how to put up a sign. Everyone knows how to send a letter. If that's what it was all about, then everyone would be making six figures doing this business. So that's one. Number two, reason why people are failing: hobbyism. Hobbyism versus treating this thing like a real business. So here's the thing, right? I've been like working with new and experienced real estate investors probably for like the last 4 years or so now, right? So I've worked with probably like hundreds of people, right? So when I'm talking about this stuff, I'm not just like, just talking to be talking. I'm talking from like actual like real life data. So unfortunately with real estate investing, there's this perceived low barrier to entry, right? So let's step back a little bit. If you think about starting a McDonald's, for example, right? If you think about opening up a McDonald's, before you can even sell your first beef patty, or I'm sorry, not beef patty, your first Big Mac, you have to do so much stuff, from finding a location to going to McDonald's University to having like $1 million or $2 million to put up front, all of this stuff. Now, on the flip side, if we talk about like wholesaling, it's been pitched to you guys as like, oh man, anybody or their mother or their brother's uncle can do this thing. So a lot of people come in just treating it like a hobby versus treating it like an actual real life business. So what does that mean? A hobby, for example, is you have people that'll come in and say, all right, so I heard about this marketing thing, so I'm going to go out and I'm going to send like 50 postcards or like 50 letters, and I know that my phone is going to ring off the hook, and I'm going to make like $10,000 from sending like 50 letters or postcards. That, my friends, is treating it like a hobby versus treating it like a business, right? So most people just come in, you're looking at this business like more so like, I just want to make a quick buck, more so from that hobby, get rich quick approach type of thing, versus, man, this is an actual like possible like 7-figure business that I can start from the ground up if I do the right things. So what are the right things? Marketing. So all right, so let's go into reason number 3 why people fail: lead generation. Lead generation. So most people aren't properly marketing. So let me tell you guys this. As far as wholesaling goes, the business that you're really in, and this is not even just a wholesaling thing, this is pretty much for any business. The business that you're really in is marketing. Your success as a wholesaler, whatever you want to call it, is going to come from your ability to consistently generate new leads for your business, right? So getting these homeowners to call you about possibly selling you their property. Marketing is the lifeblood of your business. So let's think about this. Let's say let's look at any given week, and let's take two different real estate investors. Let's say this is a Susie investor and this is a Mark investor. So Mark goes out, he bullshits a little, sends out like 20 letters or something like that, and he gets one call, right? And then Susie goes out, she really markets, and let's say she generates 50 calls over the course of 1 week. Who has the better chance of actually like doing deals and converting these leads into contracts? Susie Blistex here. And this guy that doesn't focus on the marketing or doesn't take it seriously, he doesn't do any deals. And ultimately he comes to a point of, oh man, no one called me. This business doesn't work. I can't make any money here. All right, I'm going to go do whatever random million other things that you could do out here. Versus this person that realizes that I'm actually in the marketing business. So week in, week out, I need to friggin' figure out a way to generate these leads so that people are calling me on a consistent basis. So if people aren't calling you on a consistent basis, if your phone is not ringing weekly, you don't have a business. You have a hobby. You have a hobby. So I'll put this into context for you guys. For the month of July, marketing-wise, so something that I'm doing right now, you guys might want to write this down. Well, no, you definitely want to write this down. Be taking notes. I'm prepaying for my marketing these days, like a month ahead, right? So, for example, in June, I prepaid for marketing for the month of July. So for the month of July, I've spent a little slightly under, actually it'll actually be a little over this now, but I've spent a little over $10,000 just on marketing for the month of July. Why would I do that? Why would I go out and spend $10,000? Prepay that for the month of July. It's because all I'm doing, so if you guys think about, like, I don't know if you guys watch Shark Tank, Mr. Wonderful says this thing, Kevin O'Leary, of, sending his dollars out so that they could basically go out and procreate and bring more dollars back. That's what marketing is for your business. Marketing is, I'm going to strategically put this money out so that at some point in the near future, this money can bring me back more money. And that, my friends, is what we call ROI. So I want you guys, right now, I want you guys to like have a paradigm shift of going from that hobby-based bullshit of, I just want to do like the bare minimum to, all right, I want to actually start treating this thing like a business. Give me these more of those likey, blue, whatever things, the hearts, all of that stuff. If you guys understand what I'm saying, if you understand the importance of actually treating this thing like a real life actual business versus that hobby bullshit, then keep clicking those things. I don't even know what they're called, but I like those. All right. So now here's one thing. So I just told you guys, I spent 10 grand for the month of July. So I know somebody over there in Facebook land is like, oh man, but Adora, that's you. I don't have it like that. I haven't done any deals yet. This, that, and the third. Stop that. Right? Like I told you guys at the beginning, for those of you guys that might have joined late, I'm not here to coddle you. I'm not here to like make you feel good. I'm not here to like sell you any like get rich quick solutions. Here's the reality. When I first started out, I didn't have that either. I didn't have, so I started in this business 2007. right? Bought my first actual house in 2007. I did not have $10,000 to my name. I didn't have $5,000 to my name. I didn't have $2,500 to my name, right? So you just have to start somewhere. So when I first started, I had a full-time job at that time. And basically, I think I was working full-time and my bi-weekly checks, I think I'd make like roughly about $700-800 like bi-weekly, and I would take a chunk of that money and I would just start doing postcards. I used to use clicktomail.com. Used to start doing these postcards, mailing. I might have done 200 cards at a time, something very small, very light, and I was able to just build off of that. So do not sit there at your computer, at your phone, wherever you're at. Do not sit there and say, oh man, well, I'm out because I don't have $10,000 to spend. That's fine. Here's the game plan, guys. Here's what you've got to do. Here's this word. I'm going to spell it for you guys. I'm writing it down. I hope you guys can see this. Oh, my camera. I hope you guys can see this. Looks like it might be the other way around, but sacrifice. Sacrifice, my friends. So, what does that mean? Based off of your situation. So one thing that I hear a lot when I'm talking to, aspiring real estate investors, oh man, Dora, I don't have that much money, or I got this thing, I got that thing. Here's the reality. Here's the reality, guys. You have to friggin' sacrifice. So if that means not going on vacation, if that means not doing whatever, eating out on a weekly basis, or whatever your thing is that you spend money on, if you really want to make it happen in this business, you're going to have to sacrifice that thing or those things in order to really make it happen. That's just a fact. And if you're not willing to do that, then this wasn't meant for you in the first place, right? So I told you guys, I'm not going to lie to you. This business is not for everyone. And what I want is for those of you guys, if it's really not for you, don't clog up the marketplace, bow out, so that people that really want to make it happen can have the room to do so. All right, so the next reason why people fail is conversion, lack of conversion skills. So conversion, guys, is the ability. So I just talked about marketing, and marketing is very, very important, right? That's super important. But what's also equally important right now is, and I say right now because it's a very competitive landscape out there these days. Like everyone and their mother is trying to be a wholesaler. So there's like all of these people, everyone is, went to a seminar or watch a YouTube. Everyone wants to do this wholesale thing. Now, here's what everyone doesn't know how to do though. Everyone doesn't know how to actually convert leads into contracts. So on the front end, so here's another thing you guys want to write down. On the front end of this business, you're in the marketing business, right? On the front end of this business, you're in the marketing business, right? Which is in the business of generating leads, getting people to call you, right? So getting people to call, your phone, right? That's the business you're in. On the front end. On the back end, you're in the sales business. In the back end, on the back end, you're in the business of converting those people that call you into actual contracts. So it does you no good if you're able to get 100 people to call you. That's awesome. But if you're not able to convert any of those people into a signed purchase agreement, which is someone agreeing, Miss Smith saying, "Look, I'm agreeing to sell you Joe Schmo my property at 123 Main Street for X amount of dollars." If you can't get there, then that's an issue. So there's like a couple of different phases of conversion, and remember, guys, this is going to be a weekly show, so these are some of the things that I'm going to be talking to you guys about weekly and everything like that. So I'll keep that in mind, by the way, because I know I'm throwing a lot at you guys. Conversion, and I can probably do like a whole like 2 or 3 day event just on conversion, right? So conversion starts from the first the first communication that you have with a seller or a homeowner, right? It starts there, that first conversation, all the way to your ability to being able to put that property under contract, right? So you must have a predefined sales process, right? So guys, if you, by the way, once again, if you're liking this stuff, if like you're finding this content useful, actionable, hit that button. I still don't know what the button is called, but whatever, love, like, heart, share the thing to your other friends that are trying to figure this stuff out. Do all of that cool stuff. Share this thing so that what I really want to do here, guys, there's a lot of bullshit real estate investing education out here. You guys know this because a lot of you guys have bought in those fucked up courses. And I'm not laughing at you, but I mean, I've bought bad courses in the past that didn't teach me shit. And it is what it is. So what I want to do is I want to be at the forefront of what I call this realistic real estate investing education, right? So share the hell out of this thing and all of that good stuff. So where was I at? So sales. You must have a predefined sales process that can take someone that doesn't know you from a can of paint. They don't know you. So think about this, right? You sent someone a letter in the mail. They get this thing in the mail. They have no idea who you are. They don't know if you're a scammer. They don't know if you live in. They don't know you. So you have to have the skill set of that first conversation, which in my business we call the intake call, which is that first conversation where we're building rapport with folks, figuring out what their situation is, possibly setting an appointment, figuring out their distress level, all of this stuff, to then taking them to that appointment, right? So the appointment is where all the magic happens. So here's a myth. Here's something I see a lot of people do. I see a lot of people like try to figure everything out on the phone, right? So which is meaning, you get a seller, they call you, and you're just trying to figure everything out on the phone in terms of negotiation, this, that, and the third. And that can work. That absolutely works, right? Here's the issue. There's nothing like being face-to-face with a seller, homeowner, at their property, and you having the skill set, you possessing the skill set of being able to go through their property, shake their hand, build rapport, walk through the property, and then getting them to be able to give you a discount on, whatever they were asking. So here's an example of this. We got one recently, property in South Philadelphia, which I'm in Philadelphia, by the way, guys. I just thought I'd throw that out there. A property in South Philadelphia, where I think the seller, the homeowner, was originally asking $60,000. And we ended up putting the property under contract for $38,000. Right? So possessing, and that's not even, I mean, in some cases, the biggest discount that I've ever gotten in terms of what the seller was asking and what I ended up putting it under contract for was a lady that was asking $120,000, and I ended up buying the property for $10,000. Right? So that skill set of being able to convert people at a high level, that's something that not a lot of people understand how to do. So everyone's going to go out and market, but that separation point is really going to be those people that are able to convert, those people that are able to like present their offer in a logical way where on the spot you're able to get someone to drop their asking price by 10, 15, 20, 30, whatever, thousands of dollars, right? So if you don't understand how to do that, you might do a deal here and there. So you're going to do, if you don't understand that conversion piece, you're only going to be able to do the deals like the easy layup deals. You know what an easy layup is? Like when, like the layup line, if you watch basketball where, you know, before the game and it's just, oh, it's a layup. No one's defending the layup and you just toss it up. The gimme deals, and those are fine, right? But not every deal is going to be like an easy layup kind of deal. You're going to have those deals where you've got someone that was all the way over here price-wise and like you're all the way over here, and you're going to have to be able to bridge that gap or you're not going to get that many deals done, right? All right. Now, Jesus, guys, we've been on for a while here. The next reason why people fail is deal analyzation issues, right? So not understanding how to analyze deals properly. So not understanding how to analyze deals. So this is something that used to be like a big problem for me, like when I was starting out, is having someone call me about their property and not knowing exactly what I needed to offer them. So if you don't, and this really, what this really is a marketplace understanding, an issue of not properly understanding your marketplace, not knowing the nuances, the values in your local marketplace. And this is very crucial, guys. I can directly link my success in this business. I can directly correlate that to my knowledge of my local marketplace, right? So for example, someone calls me about a property on the 1200 block of, you know, let's say North Hollywood Street. I know for my marketplace, man, that's a hot up and coming area. It's called Brewery Town. I know the values there. Boom! We need to get out there ASAP. Now, compare that to someone that, you know, doesn't really know. Oh man, I'm not sure. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to go check Zillow. Truly, I don't know. I got to wait for my realtor. You're going to miss out on opportunities. Or once you go further, not understanding how to analyze deals, it's going to cause you to do one or two things. It's going to cause you to over offer on stuff, which means putting a property under contract for $50,000 where you really needed to put it under contract for 15. And then you go out, you now go out and shop this deal, you put it out there, and everyone's looking at you like you're a fucking idiot, and no one's going to buy that deal. That's one of the most painful things, by the way, guys, is putting a property under contract. Has anyone ever done that before? You ever put a property under contract only to find out, only to get smacked by the marketplace and find out that, man, no one wants to buy this deal because I've got it at such a high number. Can anyone relate to this? I see a couple. All right, so it looks like a couple people can relate to that. So that's the issue with not understanding how to analyze deals properly. Now, the other thing that you can end up doing, and no one really talks about this, if you don't know how to analyze deals, you can also end up under offering on deals, which means you have the ability to say offer $120,000 for a property. But because you don't know exactly what's going on in the marketplace, you don't know how to analyze deals, you come in and you offer like 70. But you had enough room to be able to offer 120. And this is something that people do as well. Especially, so for example, you've got higher value areas that are like being gentrified, where the values are increasing, where you can actually offer more, or you can give the seller what they're asking and still make money, but you don't know the marketplace. So you under offer on it and you just totally price yourself out of the deal, totally disqualify yourself. So these are the reasons, boys and girls, why there's such a high failure rate with this real estate investing thing, right, guys? So I'm going to look at the screen here. Trying to see. All right. Now, I didn't know I was going to be on here this long, guys. And I still, give me 1 second. Yeah, I don't know how to, all right, forget it. I guess I'm not meant to read the comments because I don't know how to do that, and I can't see it on my computer. So I told you guys, you know what? I'll do this. Let's do, it's 12:42 right now. Let's do a couple minutes of Q&A. If you guys have any questions, I've got to run here shortly, but let's open it up for some Q&A, and I'm going to try to I'm going to try to see if I could read these comments from my computer. Let's see here if I can read this. All right, so if you guys have any, I have to tilt my phone here. If you guys have any questions real quick, go ahead and ask them. Let me see. Yolanda asks, is joint venturing with other wholesalers a good idea? Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I joint venture on deals like with other wholesalers and my students and stuff like that. The issue with joint venturing, or some people might call it co-wholesaling, if you have no idea what you're doing, you don't know like what's going on in your marketplace, you don't know any values, you're just kind of all over the place. The issue is you don't know what you're really getting into, right? So for someone like me or like the more experienced investors, it's like, all right, someone can send me a deal like via email in my marketplace, and I know, all right, boom, like that's a deal based on the numbers, everything like that. If you have no idea what you're doing in the first place, it makes it a bit rougher to do this. Um, Michael says, how do you find the hot areas to market to? Um, pull the data. Pull the data for your, so you can actually like pull public records data via like list source, Melissa data, whatever, whatever list provider, and for your county, and then you can sort that data, and it'll allow you to see like by zip code, what kind of activity is going on in your marketplace. Reggie says, are you going to have a group meeting? What do you mean, Reggie? I'm not sure what that means, a group meeting. Someone says, when dealing with a vacant home, how do you get, when dealing with a vacant home, how do you get the title company for that's like, so you're talking like real in-depth probate there, Nikki. Not like with just asking that, like there's a lot of other things that I would have to know in order to answer your question. Jimmy says, would you suggest more reading to improve your converting skills? Yeah, Jimmy. So reading sales books, negotiation, persuasion type books and stuff like that. But another part of it is just, a lot of it is just getting out there, and honing your skills. So, reading is great, but what's even greater, is the implementation. Sean, is it smart to put bandit signs out Friday night? Yeah. I mean, I'm not. It's a funny story, guys. I put out on my 21st birthday. My 21st birthday, I spent the entire day putting out bandit signs in the city of Philadelphia. I put out like 150, 200 bandit signs, thinking that was about to revolutionize like my whole business, and I was just gonna do so many deals. And I didn't know. I think I might have got like one phone call. So I never did bandit signs again. Until recently, we're now testing them again. But I say that to say, don't do what I did, right? Just because something didn't work out the first time. So yeah, definitely, put out the signs on the weekend. Nikki again with probate. How do you prove heirship without wills? There's a lot of people that pass away that don't have wills. The short answer to that is going to be opening. Oh my goodness, guys. Sorry. The short answer to that is going to be, you can open up an estate without a will. It depends on, how many children that the person that passed away had. They're going to have to choose one person to become the administrator of the estate. You can generally do that with just bringing in the death cert. And that's, so without knowing exactly what you've got going on, that's the easy answer. Devron says, is vacant lots a good idea? Absolutely. I've made a lot of money flipping lots. Here's the caveat, flipping lots in desirable areas, right? Where people are building. Lots In undesirable areas, not so much. Um, Justin. Justin says, I need a mentor. Um, yeah, I mean, mentorship, coaching is definitely, it's definitely helped me a lot. In any business that I do now or pursue, like I always look to get a coach, mentor. My whole thing is this, guys. I would rather I would rather pay someone to shortcut my success versus having to figure out everything by myself. And it amazes me how many people just don't really identify with that. Um, so yeah, Justin, or I see a couple of you guys asking about events or coaching, this, that, and the third. I mean, if that's something you want to discuss, shoot me a message on here. Um, so yeah, shoot me a message if that's something you want to discuss. Um, Rod says I've ran into many bad mentors. So that I'm glad that you bring that up, Rob. I'm sorry, Rod, ROD. There is, there are, and this is why I'm not sure how long you've been on this show, Rod. I talked about earlier with me. Um, I'm not here to sell you guys on how easy this stuff is or how you're going to be a millionaire tomorrow or like push button software solutions, all that bullshit. So what happens is, and I used to, when I first like started doing this coaching thing and everything like that, I thought I thought that gurus were like really bad people that like just sold, like I just thought, man, why do these guys sell people these like super easy get rich quick solutions? And then as I started coaching and I started working with more people, what I realized is that most people want easy get rich quick solutions. So it's like it's a problem in the marketplace, right? There's two people in the marketplace. There's the consumer, which is like you guys, that are looking to get education, get coaching to figure out all of this stuff. And then there's the educators, the coaches, the gurus and stuff like that. So if you think about like how business works, like businesses primarily sell things that people want to buy, right? So a lot of these gurus, the reason that they suck is because you guys allow them to suck, right? You guys, most people are looking for easy push button. Oh man, I can flip houses from a beach and not do any work. Sign me up. And then you sign up for the program and you realize, oh man, it's not easy, right? So for me, I like to work with people that want to do the work, embrace the work. Guys, I've been working since I was friggin' 20 and I turned 30 this summer. I've been doing a whole decade worth of work and it's paid off. It's paid off, right? So now I'm in this place, have people that work for me. I have a child now that's, that I can take care of. I have a family that I can take care of. That's what it's all about, not the get rich quick solution type stuff. Lizzie, what else? How did you get that spreadsheet of buyers on your YouTube? Do you use a database? Yes, Nikki, I've just talked about that. So if you go to like List Source or any list provider, you can pull it's all public records data, right? So you can pull a record of who's bought properties like in your county or whatever like that. And then it's just about formatting it from there. So that's something that I personally do, like for all of my students that, we end up working with and stuff like that. But yeah, that's where you get it from, like a List Source or any data provider. And like I said, guys, the reason I sound like a frog here is not how I normally sound, but my 1-year-old passed me this crazy cold that I'm suffering from now. Um, let's see here. Kale. Kale says, "How do I get started with coaching?" So yeah, for any of you guys that are asking about the coaching or anything like that, if that's something that you're truly interested in and you've watched this whole thing and you understand what I'm saying about the work that it takes to make this stuff happen, then yeah, definitely shoot me a message. It's something that we can discuss. Um, let's see what else is here. Are vacant houses with high grass in the yard a good sign? Yeah, yeah. Vacant houses are awesome. Period. I love vacant houses. Um, let's see here. Oh, okay. All right. So let's do this before I get out of here, guys. Um, I've got to. I've got to. That's funny. I'm looking as I'm talking to you guys. So this is the beauty of this business, guys. As I'm talking to you guys, I'm looking at my computer, and I'm seeing like my team working on possible deals and leads coming in and all that kind of stuff. So that's like super cool. Um, I owe somebody some money. I owe somebody some money. So let's do this. How do I do this? Right? So I promised that I was going to um I promised that I was gonna do $150 giveaway. Um oh yeah, so I wanna figure this out. How am I gonna do it? In the meantime, guys, once again, if you found this content valuable, um, if you found this valuable, you've learned something, all of that good stuff, click that like button, that love, share, all of that good stuff, guys. Um, so what do I want to do here? All right, I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna see who is paying attention. And remember here, guys, only only one person can win this money. So don't get mad. Don't friggin' lose your mind. It's only one person that can win. So I said something earlier, and this is gonna be for uh, the first person that can answer this. The first person that I see. Uh, I said I bought my first property in what year? The person that can answer that question will get the $150. And I'm looking at the screen right now. So I bought my first property in what year? Boom! Michael Webb. Michael Webb is the winner. Michael Webb. All right, so Michael Webb, do you have PayPal, Michael Webb? Who the heck? Who said? who said? Who said 1993? In 1993, I was 7 years old. I couldn't have bought my first property in 1993. Uh, William, I'm sorry, no. Who was that again? Michael Webb. Do you have PayPal, Michael Webb? Michael Webb, type in real quick, Michael Webb. So I want you guys to know I'm a man of my word. I don't know Michael Webb. I don't know who that is. Type in your PayPal thingy, your PayPal email address, Michael. And as you see, I'm on my computer right now. All right, yeah. So send me your PayPal thingy, Michael Webb, and I will shoot you that. I will shoot you that. Maybe. All right. So let me see here. Let me type that in. Jesus. 831. So I'm gonna send Michael. I'm gonna send Michael this money right now. So how are you guys feeling? Did you guys enjoy the first episode of Tales from the Trenches? Did you guys enjoy the first episode, or should I have stayed in bed? How do I send money, 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 money? Yes, yes, it was good. If you like this episode, give me all the friggin' likes and hearts and whatever you want to call that thing. Loved it. April said she loved it. That is good. That's what I like to hear. Right, a note. Yes, come on with the hearts, with the hearts. The is that a thumbs up? All right, yeah, the heart, the thumbs up, all of that. All right, good. So, Michael, look, guys. So just so you guys know, I just sent. Hold on. Oh no, that's. I'm sorry. I just sent Michael the $150. So guys, like I said, this is gonna be a weekly show. We're gonna rock every Friday, unless something crazy comes up. I gotta go to like a closing or something like that. Unless something comes up, every Friday. So put this in your calendar, guys. Every Friday at noon Eastern time. So that's New York time. So every Friday, we're going to go live with a different new episode every Friday. And yeah, so share this thing with your friends, people that you know that are trying to figure this stuff out, people that you know that are tired of the bullshit. If you want that real live, realistic real estate investing education, show up every Friday. And that is it, guys. Give me come. Just give all the hearts, all the thingies, the love, the all of that stuff. And yeah, guys. So I am out of here. Go out, crush it, make it happen this weekend. Do a little something extra. Don't just have fun this weekend. Put in some work towards your business, right? So I will see you guys next Friday with a fresh new episode. And later, guys.